Learn how to handle it. Realized I'll never get rid of it, so I had to channel it for good. I'll always be an addict, but now I am addicted to all this hope I give to you. Yo, I'm living proof that if you change your mind, you can change your life. Rest in peace to the old me, cause he had to die. I am redeemed, sober, recovered, clean. I ain't give it up, just had to switch it up the way I fiend. Now I fiend for the opposite on a positive level. 2 middle fingers up, looking at the devil. What's up? Against the odds, more than ever in my life I am focused, serving hope to the hopeless, who are living against the odds. I'm from the mud, the dirt of society, and that created this driving me to help the whole world that's living against the odds. I know some of you are struggling and probably pissed at God. I was too, but I realized nothing happened to me, it happened for me. Here to tell the story of everyone that's living against the odds.
What up? It's been a while. How's everybody doing this morning? Today is Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Man, I was on my way dropping my children off to daycare and school this morning, and I heard a song. And, yesterday I started to think, because yesterday was June 1st. So June is a very special month for me. So June 22nd, 2011, I was released from Stillwater Prison. And, I as I think back when I was sitting in that prison, the month I was getting released, I was very excited. I was also very anxious, and I was very scared. I was nervous because I didn't want to go back to that place that I had been many times. I didn't want to go back to the same stuff that I continued to do that put me in those places. That was my third time in there. And I was nervous to get out because I didn't think I could make it. I barely believed in myself, but I had people that believed in me in there. And they encouraged me. They gave me hope. Right? And I got out. And I went to a transitional house on June 22nd in 2011. And that transitional house is where a lot of things happened. It was a great program, and it was what I needed to change my life. But looking back, I don't deserve none of this. I don't. I never thought in a million years that I could be here getting ready to be celebrating 10 years free from the Minnesota Department of Corrections. Halfway house. I went to a halfway house because I humbled myself and I realized that I didn't know how to stay out of there. So I started to listen to people, and I just put my head down and I started to take their suggestions on what I should do, because honestly, I didn't know at this time. And I just kept my head down. I lived one day at a time. And you know what? We're in June. Today's June 2nd, right? I'm 20 days away from celebrating 10 years of walking out of that institution and not looking back. And that is incredible. For a guy like me that couldn't stay out of trouble, that couldn't follow the rules to save his life, there was a plan. And there was a plan the whole time. And I had no idea about this plan, right? All I knew was, man, I just couldn't be partying anymore. I couldn't drink. And I didn't want to be around those people that did when I got out. And here I am today, right? 10 years ago when I got out, I had my gate fee and the clothes on my back. State issued underwear, state issued socks, state issued everything. Yep. Nothing. I was riding the bus. I didn't have a license. I didn't have a car. I didn't have anything, but I was okay with that. That I was okay with, because I knew that that's where I needed to start, and I needed to work my way to where I am today. And it has been a complete blessing and a miracle. I sit back and I think of where I was 10 years ago, sitting in a box, anxious about coming into the real world, about finding a job. I was 27 years old, nervous because I didn't want to go back to the same thing that I always went back to. And that's why I do what I do. That's why today I'm coming on here and I'm on a video, because I'm here to give you guys hope. A big shout out to my guy JP, the official Minnesota Hope Dealers. He has a group, he has a page, he's spreading hope. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I continue to do, is I'm going to continue to spread hope to you guys, because I would have never in a million years imagined my life where it is today. I wouldn't have told you that. I would have never told you where I would be today, that my children would have never seen me for who I was. My wife would have never seen me for who I was. This stuff is a complete blessing. And this all comes from God, because I humbled myself when I was in there and I surrendered to God's will and not my own. And this is something that I have to do daily, is take up and deny myself and start to live for someone else and put forth the effort to help someone else change their life, just like someone else did that for me. So if you guys are out there today and you don't think that you can make it, if you don't think that you can stay sober, that you can stay out of jail, that you can stay out of institutions, that you can stay off the pipe, look at my life and all the other people's lives that have gotten off and gotten out of that lifestyle. There is hope for you. There's plenty of hope out there. You have to have the courage to reach out to one of us and take our suggestions and listen to what we have to say. And not only listen to it, internalize it. My guy, Dave Phillips, I was at a golf tournament with him at a Life Rebuilders golf tournament, and we were talking. And Dave said, you know, he goes into prisons and he talks a lot, talks to guys, and he carries the message of hope. And he is a great guy in the fields doing his thing. And what he said is, don't applaud me, follow me. And that's what I'll leave you with. There's nothing to congratulate me on, because I'm just doing what I should have been doing my whole life, right? I found my purpose, and I should have been doing what I should have been doing my whole life. So don't applaud me, follow me, listen to me. Take these suggestions that I say about how to change your life. Just little things like connecting with people that are in recovery, connecting with positive people. The people we surround ourselves with will definitely dictate our future. So put yourself around people that are uplifting, filling you with hope, and planting seeds of encouragement. That way, when you find your purpose, you'll have the confidence in yourself from other people building you up, and you'll be able to go out and make a difference in the world. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. I'm not going to keep you much longer. It's just an amazing thing when I sit back and I realize that it is June of 2021. And when it was June of 2011, I was nervous, long hair, goatee, nervous to get out of the joint because I didn't want to come back, because I knew that was my third time in. I'd felt hopeless, but people gave me hope in there. They encouraged me. There's people out on the streets that came alongside of me, that mentored me, that gave me the confidence I needed to realize that I don't have to do this alone, and that if they can do it, so can I. It's a beautiful thing when you sit back and look back at your life and you're like, wow, how in the hell did I get here? That's what I think like. How in the hell did I get here? I don't deserve this. But God had a different plan for me. He really did. And I'm going to leave you guys. You guys take it easy. Have a good week. Remember, hope to the hopeless. Peace.